My name is Alex. I'm 38 years old. Just a regular guy. An engineer from southern Russia. Well, I used to live there before everything fell apart. This is a story about betrayal. Not the kind that happens in a fleeting moment. This one was calculated, slow, and deliberate. The kind that creeps in while you're busy trusting. I met Katya at university. She was 2 years ahead of me, finishing her degree when I was just starting mine. Sharp, confident, sarcastic in a clever way, like she already knew what everyone was about before they even opened their mouths. I fell hard for her. Fast. We moved in together within a year, got married soon after. We were building a life, both ambitious, both hardworking. A couple of years later, we had our own apartment, a dog, a car, and even started talking about kids. It all seemed like the perfect trajectory. But there was another person in the picture. Gleb, my best friend since childhood. We grew up in the same courtyard, spent nearly every day together as kids. He was wild, funny, magnetic, the type of guy who could charm his way into anything. He was chaos, and I was his anchor. He dropped out of things often: school, jobs, relationships, but always found his way back to me, and I always welcomed him like nothing happened. When I introduced him to Katya, everything felt easy. Too easy, maybe. They hit it off right away. They laughed, made fun of me in that friendly way. She called him unhinged. He called her the Iron Lady. At first, it felt good, like I'd built a bridge between two people I loved. But then I noticed things, subtle ones. Katya would put on a little extra makeup when Gleb was coming over. She'd laugh harder at his jokes than mine. Sometimes they'd exchange a glance I couldn't quite decode. I told myself I was being paranoid, that I trusted them. I wasn't a jealous guy. Then one night, I woke up and Katya wasn't in bed. I walked out and found her sitting in the kitchen, scrolling on her phone. She hid the screen when she saw me. I asked who she was talking to. She said, "Just Lena." But I'd caught a glimpse of the name. Gleb. That was the turning point. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I started watching, paying attention. Katya started coming home later, said work was insane. Gleb stopped coming over as often, but sent me the usual text and jokes to keep appearances. Then I remembered an old tablet we kept around. I'd connected her Messenger account to it once when mine was broken, and apparently it had stayed synced. And there it was. Messages. Dozens of them. Flirtation. Jokes. Private little codes between them. They'd already slept together more than once. She told him she felt more alive with him, that I had become boring, predictable. And he told her I was a good guy, but too soft. They talked about how it wasn't planned, but felt right. My heart sank, not because I didn't expect it, but because deep down, I already knew. I'd known for weeks, and yet I went to work the next day like everything was normal. I didn't scream. I didn't break anything. I started documenting. Screenshots, voice messages, notes, every lie they told in text form. I saved it. Not because I wanted revenge. Not at first. I just needed to see it. To prove I wasn't crazy. I became silent, distant. I watched her move around the house like a stranger. I watched them both pretending like nothing was wrong, even though they'd stolen something from me I couldn't describe. I invited them both over for dinner, casually, no warning, just let's have a drink. Katya showed up nervous. Gleb tried to be his usual loud self. I poured wine, put the tablet on the table, played a voice message. It was Katya's voice. Then Gleb's Aberius. Then laughter. Then plans. Maybe someday, if he finds someone else, she said. Maybe we could be together, he replied. They both froze. I said nothing for a long while. Then I looked at them and asked, "You really thought I wouldn't find out?" Neither spoke. I don't want apologies. I don't want your excuses. You made your choice. Now I'm making mine. And I walked out. That same night, I left. I didn't scream. I didn't hit him. I didn't ask her to stay. I just packed a bag and disappeared. The next few weeks were hell. I didn't sleep. I drank too much. I cried, yes, cried, like a child. Not just because of the betrayal, but because of who had betrayed me. The two people I loved most in the world. Katya texted. Called, at first often, then less. Then a long email. She said Gleb had ghosted her, that he didn't want anything serious, that she had made a terrible mistake, that she missed me, that I was the only one who ever really cared about her. I didn't reply. It's been 2 years. I live in another city now. I work in a new company. I sleep through the night. I don't flinch when I hear my phone buzz. I'm learning to trust again. Slowly, carefully. And the craziest thing? I'm not even angry anymore. I'm thankful. Because when you lose everything you thought mattered, sometimes you finally find out who you are. Katya and Gleb destroyed the old version of me, but I built something better, something real, something whole. Me.